Ooh, we're live. You are looking live.
Hello.
Hello.
No. Very bad, Jerry.
Oh, I love that belly button episode. It's so crazy.
Oh, my God.
Blake Snow is here.
Wait, where is he at?
Salvatore's here. Good evening. Papa Pete. Lance Jennings. And my mom's here. She hasn't been here for a while.
My mom's here.
Hey, Peter. What's going on? Well, hello.
Look, it's either me or that. Hello. Slam.
Uh-oh. What'd you drop?
My lifeblood. Hot tamales.
JD can't find us. He just asked if we're actually on. We must be on. There's people in this chat.
So speaking of food, if I may early digress, not only is I work at a school, so not only is Monday the 20th President's Day, so I get the day off, but it's also National Cozy Day, National Leadership Day, National Muffin Day, National Love Your Pet Day. Here's my favorite, National Cherry Pie Day. So I'm definitely going to be
I've never had any cherry pie.
You what?
Never had cherry pie. I don't like cherries that much.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, don't like cherries.
Everybody send Jeff cherry pie, because then he can give it to me.
Just don't sing it.
Hey! I like that song. It used to torque me off that he didn't like he hated that song.
As far as I can tell, most musicians, they're well known. They seem to dislike their best song that everyone likes, and they seem to love the song that nobody likes. I think it's an ego thing. Like, hey, nobody likes this song, so I'm going to try to boost it up.
This was my baby. I love it, but it wasn't a hit. Well, it's like Todd Rundgren, my favorite song of all time. Maybe I've mentioned it before. Hello, It's Me. He hates that song, so I could never see him live, meet him backstage, and go, "Hey, yeah, never mind."
So why did he make the song?
I don't know, but there's a mistake in it right toward the end. Maybe that's it.
I mean, if you make a song, you write a song, you don't like it, why would you even release it? So I call shenanigans on that.
I know, right? Made him a bunch of money.
You don't put out a song you don't like.
Yeah. Well, Billy Joel describes it as children. He's like, their songs are like my kids. Some of them grow up, and I don't like how they are. They don't grow up well. I'm like,
Salvatore's mother went to her grave believing that he liked cherry pie, but he doesn't. He likes blackberry pie.
Oh my gosh.
Salvatore. How dare
you? Family stories here. Yeah, see? I've always understood, and you guys know this song because it was a theme song as well for a sitcom, but he felt that way about my life. He didn't like my life. He didn't like how it grew up.
The Bosom Buddy song?
Yeah. Very good. JD is here. JD, we missed you.
Yeah. If nothing else, love the song because it made you some money.
Chuck Mangione. I don't know how many times I've told that story. People ask him, do you hate playing that song now? And he goes, no, I put my daughter through college. I'm like, good on you, bro. Janie Lane would not like this chat right now if he was around. Well, he should have stuck around. So it's too bad that he's not here with us. I wish he could have been. I had the chance to go bowling with him all those years ago and couldn't bowl for spit. Billy wrote that song for his first future ex-wife. Still one of my all-time favorite Saturday Night Live teasers during the week was when Billy Joel was going to be the musical guest, and Mike Myers and Billy Joel are on the screen, and he goes, join us this week when we'll have musical guest Billy Joel. Hey, you used to be married to Kathy Ireland, right? And he goes, Christy Brinkley. And he goes, you wish. Still one of my favorites. Were you a Billy Joel fan at all?
I've never had any of his albums. I mean, I like a lot of his songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like him.
Yeah.
I don't care much for that Chrissy Brinkley period because I'm convinced she was writing his songs during that time period.
The Innocent Man.
What was that one song? It was
Longest Time.
Yeah, that was bad.
Uptown Girl.
Oh god, that was the worst.
Oh, Allentown was in that area.
Yeah, Allentown's not bad, but that Uptown Girl, man, I can't take that. Apologies to Papa Pete, because I know he loves Billy Joel.
I heard Sting say he earned like $2,000 a day in royalties for every breath you take. Holy monkey butt.
I actually saw Billy Joel live back in the 80s at the arena.
Get out of here.
Yeah, the old arena that's no longer there.
Holy snokes. Entertainer, Italian Restaurant, Pressure, Captain Jack. Those are all great songs. I really like well, what year is it? It's Miami 20. What is it? 2010? Miami 2010. Great song. And what was the other? Well, She's Got Away is one of my all-time favorites of his.
That's a great song.
That's a great song. But yeah, I think the first album of his I ever owned was, and I still remember getting it. My parents bought it for me. It was near Christmas time. We were out shopping and we got it at JR's Music in Sheridan Village in Peoria. So Billy Joe Royale is far better live entertainer. Interesting.
Yeah, I remember that episode, Lance and Saturday Night
Live. Yeah, absolutely.
All worked up and he was flapping his wings.
And you know the song Auld Lang Syne by Dan Fogelberg? That he was from my hometown area. So he actually, my brother had driven by that area where they had that liquor store where he and his old flame met in that song. Yeah. Yep. And someday I'm going to find out where Golden Voice Studio used to be. Saw Billy Joel live at Capitol Center in Maryland. That earthquake hit. Holy crap.
I was sitting in a parking lot. For college going to a night class. I was listening to like the pregame stuff, and then that came on. I was like, holy smokes.
Wow.
Yep. Papa Pete gave us a copyright claim.
It's a copyright.
Damn you, Papa Pete.
Can't trust that Pop Pete sometimes.
No, he's a slippery one.
He's the reason we have a timeout on this show.
Well, did you
hey, Graphic God's here.
Oh, cool. How's it going, Graphic God? Did you watch the Nintendo Direct?
Yes. I got a phone call in the midst of it. So I didn't get to the very end of it, but yeah, I watched. And here's my thing about it. As we're checking it out, I want to like, so don't tell me what you're excited about. I want to see if I can say yes or no. This is something that thrills you. There's a couple of things that I think you like, but I had to go all the way to like 24 minutes almost.
There you go, 24:43.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All
right. There we go.
There you go. Yeah. Because I was like, that always freaks me out. I think that's what happened to me last time. I was like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, they always start early and let people come in and stuff like that.
Yeah. But then they leave it like this.
Yeah, I wish they would cut it out. Just cut out that front part.
Just chop that off. You like my jingle? That's my hot tamales jingle.
Hot tamale.
I'm going to have to start recording sound effects.
Are they back in the office in Japan? It is not. It's one of the best baseball games around. Trust me. Trust me. Graphic God wants Nintendo to lower their game prices. That's not happening. That's why you don't see their $60 games on sale very often.
Right.
You just don't need to do it. People just buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what JD is talking
about. I don't think he's buying it.
Yep. Super Mega Baseball is great too. So is Powerful Pro Baseball.
Now, you've been a Pikmin fan in the past.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I have played some of the games.
That was the first place I ever heard of it, was from you.
I mean, it's a really cool strategy game. Look how it's bright and colorful, and all these little Pikmin guys running loose. It's pretty cool looking.
Right. The sound effects are fun. It's like a big party.
Ooh, Ice Pikmin. I don't remember Ice Pikmin before.
We're gonna put the freeze on that sucker.
There you go. Ooh, they shatter them. Like that.
Isn't this a family game?
Yeah, until night comes and you didn't get all your Pikmin in your ship, and then these creatures come out and start eating them all up. Pretty brutal.
That is brutal.
Yeah.
Pikmin After Dark gets pretty dark.
Look at that. You got a way to cross water now.
Yeah. Owachi.
These games always are just beautiful looking.
Yeah.
Graphically, they're pretty amazing.
I love the vent.
So the Switch already has Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Yeah.
Which was a remake from Wii U. Now they got two Pikmin on the same system. Interesting.
So I didn't think that was going to be something that would blow you away or that you had to have, or is it?
I'll get it, but
yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not necessarily going to rush out and get it unless I have nothing going on that month it comes out. Comes out 7/21 this year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide.
Guess it kind of is land, like in a 3D way. I was like Nintendo Directs. Whoever's doing it, about partway through, they're like, "So how do you like it so far?" I always find it so interesting. No one else does that.
Yeah.
Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
This new hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles.
I don't play Xenoblade.
I don't know that it seems to me I had one of them years ago, but
I bought this on the Wii U.
Oh my.
Special edition.
Wow.
And I got to be honest, I just could not get into the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Nope.
So that's the last time I bought one. So I just didn't like it.
Huh.
Most everyone else that I know that loves it. I mean, it's actually pretty popular because they keep bringing them out.
They keep having them, yeah.
Coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why? Is this
Nope.
really what you
Unlike our
want?
bracket shows, Pete, you cannot vote on the Nintendo
He's a
Direct.
heartless machine.
Sorry.
Stash, what's going on? We're playing the Nintendo Direct
Volume 3,
and
the Xenoblade
also
Chronicles
Open Night.
expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles
So feel free to talk about whatever you want in chat. We'll post it.
February
Doesn't have to be about the Direct.
Yeah.
Shake it, amigo.
Oh man, I had this on Dreamcast. It was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
In a brand new Samba de Amigo game.
Samba de Amigo.
Controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song.
Yeah, the Dreamcast one came with maracas,
Oh yeah.
And dance.
and it came with a bar. It would sit at the bottom, and it would register your movement. Of course, with this you can just do the Joy-Cons, and it should be fun.
Oh, not a bar where you can get drinks.
No.
Okay.
Make sure to show up in style too. Compete
That's right,
online
Pete. We're
in
way
World
ahead of
Dominator.
Nintendo on that.
Those with
The
lowest
voting
scores
part.
in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat.
I guess now's a good time for everyone. Hold on. I
40 songs are
I gotta do
written
something here.
spanning emotions
What does that mean?
from around the world.
I really
So
don't really
grab
care.
your controllers and get shaken. When Samba de Amigo
Let's see, you did that one.
shimmies onto Nintendo Switch
Samba.
this summer.
There we go.
Well, that's a lot better than JD. That's a lot better than I do with these movies. Jeff is
Welcome to
freaking out over this one.
This is the place
Yeah, I
to
can't wait to
learn
get this
and
Fashion
express yourself.
Police
You
game
are
or
gonna
whatever it
look
is.
Become a
terrific.
stylish influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest.
I can't wait
trends.
to love your outfit, Jeff.
Give them a like if you dig their style.
Because
I
if I
dig your
do,
style.
then
Or
I can get it
suggest new
too.
outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
Hi, I'm in a back alley. Don't I look
It's
great?
time for
I've not narrowed down my 80s movie list to 437.
Choose from over 1,000 design options.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to come up with
Personal touch
32.
to give your item a final flourish.
Nope, just put stuff you don't like on there.
Items other
E.T.
people are wearing by
Ugh.
liking them.
E.T.
Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand. Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Ooh,
So did I guess
exclusive.
wrong on that one?
Delve into these dark.
There you go. There's our poll. So how are you enjoying the show so far?
This, I'm fired up about this. How about you?
So this is DLC for Dead Cells,
Yeah.
but it's Castlevania,
Yeah.
which is so interesting.
I would love to play this.
Wield the vampire killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat.
So I have Dead Cells.
Original covers,
Yeah.
51 songs from the
I wonder if that's what
Castlevania
caught. I mean, it
series
looks like
cover
a
you during your quest
full
in
Castlevania game.
Dead Cells.
I know.
Return to Castlevania, sinking
So
its
weird. Is it
teeth
just like a
into
separate
Nintendo
game
Switch
within the
March
game?
6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Who wins a bar fight? Dwayne from What's Happening or Salami? Huh, from White Shadow.
Wow, I don't remember Salami.
I would go with Salami only because Dwayne seems like he was always like a really super nice guy. I don't know if he has the fire in his belly. Salami was kind of an ass, so.
And the entire server. Tron Identity launches first with consoles on Nintendo Switch.
There you go. Salami would destroy him. PJ said.
Who's there?
Jeff, we will meet up and accessorize, says Stashnet.
Woohoo.
The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost,
I don't know about this one.
and control objects.
Oh, what is this?
You can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated
4 minutes before death.
fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective.
Oh, didn't this used? I think this was a DS game
This summer.
a long time ago. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, at some point I thought it looked cool. This one is pretty wild. It's a little more open world than I really like, but
Hey, Brian, how's it going? Welcome to the show.
hey, Figueroa.
Stashnet started her 80s movies list. A lot of comedy. Yeah, I think most of mine are going to be comedies too.
There was a lot of great comedy in the 80s.
Oh man, yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's
my list.
that's me too, Blake. I'd love to get through those. I still remember buying Castlevania. I think it was at that mall there in North County that was on my way to the office. What was that mall? The one by the Zips where I got the bitten burger.
Cross Keys.
Cross Key, no. Wasn't Cross Keys. Cross Keys is north. This is back down a little bit. Remember between 70 and the Journals.
Northwest Plaza.
Maybe that's it.
Lance,
used to
does
go there and
Megaforce
play-
count?
I used to play RoboCop there.
Now, this game looked pretty cool. The Deck of Police.
Oh my God.
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon.
So
Does
here's,
it count for what?
Origins as a young witch named
I guess, 80s.
Oh yeah,
I think it was
counts.
1980, wasn't it?
It
Or
was
81?
82.
Wow, that late, huh? That was really
Yeah.
early. Oh, this is a new Bayonetta,
I know.
which is a really odd game because it's not anything like the other Bayonettas.
No, it's
So I'm
when
not
she was
sure-
younger.
I'm not sure anyone playing the Bayonetta games is going to be into this. I don't know.
I liked it. I think it looks great.
I think this looks pretty cool.
And she doesn't have, that's my understanding, she can't, she can battle certain ones, but other ones she has to only set them up, like put a hold spell on them while the beast takes them on.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, Frankenhooker is off Pete's 80s list because it came out in 90.
Ooh.
The duo will gain strength as they
Yeah,
continue their journey. By
I'd be
achieving
interested in
more
that.
powers, new paths can be
Frankenhooker?
and
Yep.
battles can be more easily swayed in your favor.
No, this game does look pretty cool.
Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Frankenhooker?
I'm just curious who it's for because I don't think
Bayonetta Origins.
I don't know. I bet a lot of Bayonetta fans aren't going to be into it.
Onto the Nintendo Switch system.
You
You may be right.
Pre-orders are
They may be looking for those
Nintendo eShop.
hardcore fans and then picking up other ones. And then,
Let's take a look at this.
Speaking of
Those other
hardcore
fans.
fans, JD asked if adult movies count. Sure, put them in.
yeah, whatever.
If we can post the name, that's fine. If we can't post it, maybe not.
If it's a legit flick, then yeah.
Now this I love Splatoon 3, but I don't even understand this. I know it's DLC, but they never said what you do in it.
But so
It's the weirdest thing. It's like you're going back to Inkopolis, which was the first location,
right.
but they never say what you do.
Oh, okay. He already had that one.
I mean, they say you can go to the shops and stuff like that, but they're all the same stuff as the current shop. So they didn't mention anything about fighting in this.
Expansion pass. This paid DLC includes
It was a
Yeah,
really-
this is one of the first things I'm like, well, you're digging on this.
Inkopolis.
Yeah, I don't understand what it is yet.
Fantastic place from the original Splatoon game.
I hope it's more than just a lobby where you're running around.
This is
Super crack.
It's got some
No dirty movies, Papa Pete. Where you that guy I used to see going into the shady back room in the back of the video store.
Pete pulling that curtain, going in there.
Going.
Salmon Run. Table turf battle. Show. And amiibo functionality all work in the
Oh,
same
parody of Risky Business called Kinky Business. Oh my gosh. That's like all those movies, you know, where like Rockstar, where they have names on marquees of adults that are, you know, like I think they had All That Jizz was one of them. Instead of All That Jazz, they had that on the Rockstar movie. And now any Stephen Baldwin movies would make the list. Ah, no, that was 90s. But they're not going to make it because what did he do in the 80s? 78, so ineligible, but Debbie Does Dishes is 86. Ah, the back room. Oh my gosh.
Stash that. We have to put you in a timeout. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Nothing like a manscaping film. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Wait, Savitar, what was your comment? I didn't see. Usually they give us a chance to allow the comment or not. I didn't even see yours come in. I guess they dumped it. We couldn't even see it.
What, Super Crack? Or what was it, I wonder?
I don't know.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today.
Yeah, the Super Crack made it.
Many people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch.
I think Stasnet's the first one threatened with it. No, JD got threatened one night, didn't he? Didn't JD get threatened with a timeout?
Man, I'm trying to think what for. Maybe he's talking too much hockey.
More information about Splatoon 3 in the future.
And in JD's world, you can't talk too much hockey.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
So far in the poll, how are you enjoying the show? Thumbs up is at 73 right now. So for the people who said thumbs down, what can we do to make it better? Besides ending the show.
This looked cool for a platformer. I liked the look of this.
Yeah, and anytime you got Mickey Mouse on a platform, I always think of Castle of Illusion, and
yeah,
this looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah, and you get to work together. You can do multiplayer on the internet. And...
You can reach new places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump.
Yeah, I love the animation on this.
Barriers to open new spaces and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas.
He's got a mustard bottle. He's shooting off to get up there.
Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra help.
Aw, share a hug.
Or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monarch, and you might discover new paths.
Then I'd be banned permanently.
Yeah, this game looks really good.
I'm sure he owns it. Xanadu. I just saw that. So I don't know. Did I say it on here? I liked how they have the little Mickey Mouse hidden in the S there.
Yes, that's cool.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I recently got Xanadu on Blu-ray. I say recently because it was like within the last year and a half.
New emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire
and I went over to my friend's place after I'd watched that. I said, "Hey, I got it on Blu-ray and watched that." She just looked at me and, "Why?" Oh my God. Wow.
There's some DLC for a game I don't have.
Yeah. With the hot girl. There's the hot girl. Howard the Duck voted #1, not on the list.
Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with
Xanadu is
sword
practically
magic.
singing in the rain too.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
Xanadu by Rush or Olivia Newton-John.
Additional allies to fight for your cause.
You almost have to say by
Newly added missions to
by
recruit
Electric
and
Light
support
Orchestra, because really they wrote it and did it, and then she sang over it.
And in Wave 4, a new story called Bell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Okay, who voted thumbs down?
Who are you people?
What the hell? This one looks cool. It's not my style, but it looks really good. A lot of these games look really, really cool.
Yeah,
And
Fire Emblem's a
Emblem's
good
gonna
game.
show
I
up
just
again a little bit later too.
Fire Emblem's one of those games where I buy one every so often. I don't buy every one. Like I
Yeah.
didn't buy this one.
This looks
Control
pretty
your
cool.
destiny. This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell.
Although I do have ideas on these dystopian
Between
games.
Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds.
I'll ask
See the future
anybody. I'm assuming JD's probably going to tell me.
Many branching
but,
story paths, along with
um,
a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lane
who was
Ray,
the
set
rock
stage
star
for
that was
your
in the
journey.
dance
Eventually, you'll
scene
side with one of the 6
in
aspirations
Xanadu when the two
power.
worlds
To change the stories
combined,
of
the rock and roll and the
which
swing.
destiny do you
Does anybody
aspire?
know who that
Harmony
rock star was that was
launches
one of the
first
lead
on
guys in that
Nintendo Switch
rock
this
band?
June.
Thumbs down for
Have you
the
rolled?
new. Interesting.
I thought this was
Caddyshack 2 versus Teen Wolf 2.
I thought this was a really good direct. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
me too.
games in here.
Nintendo Direct, a demo containing
Does this interest you at all?
Nintendo eShop.
I have the first one.
Okay.
I didn't play it much.
Which path will you take first?
My youngest played it a lot. He may have even beaten it. I'm not sure.
Where will your journey lead you?
I'll probably grab that at some point. If nothing else, you can play it.
In Octopath Traveler 2,
Yeah,
launching
I
on
really liked this one.
February 24th.
That was I like that game,
Run
the
around
look of
and
that.
collect oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
That might be our new
Roll in a classroom, a zoo, and new features.
oh,
include
JD's never seen Xanadu.
Cosmos
A lot of people would say that's good. Don't. But
and taking
Caddyshack 2 rules? Rules what?
We
just
Love
checking.
Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to
It
Nintendo
is
Switch
horrible.
In addition, active Nintendo Switch online members can
Men
play
love
the
Caddyshack. I bet you
Katamari
all will
Dot
put as number 1.
Oh, it'll probably be in the top 5 for me.
Stashnet, why do all men love Caddyshack?
Yeah, Zack Attack. That's Shark Summon was really cool. Very neat.
So no guesses on my Xanadu. I mean, it is a thin. It is a thin. But maybe I would think maybe JW would know. Is JW still here?
Was he here earlier? I don't remember.
I thought he was.
On Nintendo eShop.
I thought I saw. Yeah,
Pete wishes that Katamari dude to come and clean up his house.
yeah.
Form 2 teams of 3.
I would
Well,
think
here's a Mega
JW would know.
Striker.
Maybe JW is looking for the answer.
I think I'd like this better than Mario Strikers.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to say that.
Trajectory from afar.
I liked that. Like, there's the
This
one
looks-
where you can.
It just looks simple.
Yeah, they lay down that strip that makes a zoom. It's like a zoom strip, and there it is.
Ah, cool.
And then you can knock it into that, and it goes in. So you can create one of those, and then a teammate can knock it into it.
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth.
All right, JW asked what the question is.
Oh, the question is, on Xanadu, who was the rock star in the rock and roll pop band that fused with the swing band? And it was not Peter Frampton.
By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress.
Because of the potty humor. Never understood it.
venture into the
Gotcha.
labyrinth
This is
of
awesome. They got
adventurers.
the first 3
As
Etrian
you
Odyssey
play,
games coming out on the
assign
Switch.
your roles.
Yeah.
Defending
These were
Nintendo
all
or
This is another one I thought you'd be interested in.
DS games.
Be warned,
They said you can buy them as a pack or you can buy them separately. So I'm guessing they're probably, they're probably like $20 a piece. So you can buy whichever one you want or all 3 for 60.
I think it's funny, Caddyshack. What was that? But not one of my go-to 80s movies. Gotcha. May not even be in my top 32. All right.
Was it Mega Strikers free? I have no idea. Did they say that?
They was there a demo that's available, or was there a?
I don't think so.
What one is it that's digital straight away, and then the physical comes out later?
Metroid Prime?
Yes, I think that's right.
Finally, Advance Wars is coming out. It's been
Yes,
way
that
over
looks
a
cool.
year.
Okay, let me see here. I got to get this right. Gene Kelly. No, well, I mean, Gene Kelly was there, but so we were talking 80s movies. Am I like? Have you seen Johnny Dangerously? Once. What'd you think of Johnny Dangerously? I might have to check that out. I've never been into Advance Wars.
Oh, I love Advance Wars. I'm definitely gonna get that. Omega Strikers is free.
Here's the other one. This is what I was thinking you would be interested in, of course.
Oh yeah, I love Kirby.
I thought this was a neat idea. They'd lost their powers and
Yeah, and this is a remaster, but this part here is all new, I believe.
it was not Jeff Lynne. You guys let me know if you are.
I just pre-ordered Omega Strike, even though or Strikers.
Yeah.
Even though it's free, I don't know why it's a pre-order, but so it'll pop up, I guess, whenever it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're sinking in the polls. It's only 64% thumbs up now.
Oh, snap.
We're gonna end up underwater here pretty soon.
Well, this is yeah.
Yeah, I love Kirby games. I know people complain because they're not difficult, but I don't want it to be difficult.
Yeah, you don't always have to have it. Well, I mean, I think you don't always have to have it. Oh, very good, Lance. Yes.
Can venture through this mysterious realm together.
Sort of is very funny. Plus, if Stu doesn't like it, that's a good sign right there. I didn't say I didn't like it. Smart ass. Anybody get that? Pizza smart ass. He's an old ass smart ass gamer. And I love him to death. Such a good guy. Yeah. No, not Cliff Richard. He was in the Tubes. Yep. Look it up. But yeah, the Tubes. Fee Waybill was the lead in that band. So yes, probably the rest of the band was there as well. I have a friend of mine who actually hung out with those guys not long ago. He hangs out with them when they come through and tour. He went up to Chicago. Thought it was okay, especially like Michael Keaton's Multiplicity, much better. Yeah.
Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
It's only taken.
Please take a look at this.
It is silly, but Marilyn Henner was in her prime. She's gorgeous.
Oh, here you go.
This is awesome.
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games
Game Boy and Game Boy Color games coming to the regular online.
Look at that.
Here's the games that will be available at launch. Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos.
Now I want to play Tetris. Blue, blue.
Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the
Interesting. Not Super Mario Land, but number 2.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's
Oh man, Link's Awakening is so good. I beat this on the Switch.
Yes. I was gonna say that, JW. Definitely. Oh, look at the GoGameGo in the. What is that?
Yeah, it's very cool.
In the TV.
Yeah, I saw that before. It was really neat.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
The new Nightmare.
Was a ghost.
or natural
He was
shadow
mostly was ghost written by Richard. Richard Marks project. Wow,
SR388.
Richard Marks was one of the
Traverse a world that changes between
many
based on your
producers that were on. Oh, really?
Kirby's
The-
Dream Land.
Really, Batman movie
Both
just
from
missed your
Halen's
top
spit on
32.
enemies and Kirby's debut
But yeah,
title.
Richard Marks was one of the producers on that first Vixen album.
You can use the Game Boy,
Once.
Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters.
6 golden coins.
2 players can play compatible.
I agree,
games
Zach.
together
That's
locally
one.
or
That is a
online.
really good game.
Is that my buddy Zach?
In the future.
Zach Attack back?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's my buddy Zach. We were just talking on the phone while I was watching the direct earlier. Link between Olivia Newton-John, the Tubes, and Toto.
Game Boy Advance games.
1 degree of
and
seven.
Nintendo Switch
Well,
Online
it's
expansion pack.
got to be Steve, isn't it?
Games that you can play at launch.
Is that Lukather? Or is it
Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3.
is it Paige?
38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory.
Hey, yeah, it is.
Mega Micro Games. Experience the origins of the lightning fast micro games.
Yeah, Luke. He's done a lot. I can't wait to read his book.
Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
I have that game on GameCube.
Mario Kart
And there it is, Jeff.
Race in the first Mario Kart game.
That's the one that drove us nuts. You said it, and then I was playing it and got weirded
No,
out.
that was the Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance.
Oh, sorry. But I mean, it looked a lot
Yeah.
alike.
That one didn't bother me because it's such a small screen.
Well, yeah. So let's see how it goes when it's on a big screen.
Yeah, when it goes to the big screen, it'll probably make me nauseous. But
Local and online play is supported for compatible games. And up to 4 players.
look at that, you can play together online or locally for Game Boy Advance.
I think that's great.
That's crazy.
And there's Fire Emblem right there.
Mario Kart Super Circuit play online.
F-Zero. Pretty excited about that.
Or play both Game Boy
I love
and
me
Game
some
Boy Advance
F-Zero.
titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Oh, yeah. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a
it's got
solid
Game Boy.
series.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
Just don't eat it over your computer.
Warren didn't care for the direct. I thought it was really good.
Game Boy and Game Boy Advance
A lot of stuff
titles
for me
will be
anyway.
introduced.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please look forward to more information.
Super Dodgeball is going to be a fan favorite. Yeah, good call. Good call.
In the future.
I used to have that game.
More headlines.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered.
Yeah, it's a
on
pretty
Nintendo
slight.
Switch.
It's pretty slight on the Game Boy stuff.
Well, yeah, they never come out with a ton.
Yeah, that's just for now. Just wow. There it goes.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be wanting this game.
It's all about the visors. That's crazy. That theme tune sounds a lot like Dark Shadows.
Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye.
I don't know if I can play this game or not because of the first person stuff.
Yeah,
You discover info and
the
clues
Spanish back,
about
very
threats.
cool. Yeah, I mean it's
Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then,
I mean that's
beams.
beautiful stuff.
But
So while we're watching this,
remaster adds new
the one
tools
thing I don't think that we've discussed yet, we were talking about
select a control style that
like Night Court. But who's been watching, speaking of games, who's been watching Last of Us? And what do you think of it so far?
Digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo.
I haven't seen it.
Later
Yeah, it's I'm all caught up. There's 4 episodes. 5th one comes out this Friday because they're not trying to compete. Normally it comes out on Sunday, but they're not going to try to compete with the Super Bowl. So it's coming out on Friday. The original Metroid Prime was great, but I never finished it. There's a lot of games like that. What do you think about it, StashNet? We'll start watching. Yeah, it took me a minute. Christine watched them and was caught up, and then I finally started watching it. Well, I started watching the first one, but then I was tired that day. Like I've heard from other people, all of a sudden you're like, I don't know why I fell asleep, but I must have been tired. But I fell asleep during the first one, and so I had to catch back up and connect the dots. And this one does look pretty cool, this game, with all the different skills you can do to do your detective work.
So this is post-cognition.
So use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear.
Nothing like dolls knifed into the wall. That's not too dark.
Master Detective Archives.
I know that's what Karen Black would have liked to have done with that one doll in that trilogy of terror. It's in. Oh, wow.
A remastered collection of both Bot and Kaido's
Wow.
games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is coming. to
JD knows
Nintendo's Switch.
so many people
After
that
a long and peaceful era on the
do stuff.
Floating Islands
This is so cool. Bat and Kaitos 1 and 2 are coming out remastered.
as spirits dwelling within the
Um,
protagonists,
These were both GameCube games.
you'll
Mhm.
stand up to the Empire across 2 different areas.
I'm shocked they're bringing these over. I didn't know if they're that popular or not.
I was going to say, why is that? They're gorgeous. Look at that.
Various locales and
Yeah,
team
it was all
up
remastered, but
Yeah.
I have both on the GameCube.
Battles are
Huh.
fought using cards called Magnus. Your
I'd
attack
rather
power
play
is
it like
determined
this.
by the
It was
attributes
good.
Thanks for making mention of it. Arthur would definitely be on mine.
in the deck.
Oh, Tony Harnell is coming to Cincinnati. Wow.
To edge closer to
These parts
victory.
again. He's working on a new TNT album. That is fantastic. I'm a big TNT fan.
And the lands below.
Zach, I thought the same thing about that last game. Very
Kaidos 1 and 2
Danganronpa
remastered.
like.
Soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your
Wait,
new
Saboteur, why are you rooting for the Chiefs? I thought aren't you from close to Seattle area?
Live the life
Heck of a cheese fondue.
fantasy life game.
Stash that she's a big Mandalorian fan, so she likes the Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
I just saw an ad for that, and I said, "Who the hell is Pedro Pascal? I've never heard of the guy." Like,
Then
He was in Game of Thrones.
present.
oh, hey,
So-
Fastback.
Fastback. You know, it was funny because Christine was like saying, "Oh, we got to watch this episode of Saturday Night Live." Not that one, but another one with Steve Martin and Martin Short. And I'm like,
Different roles to develop.
hey, they should do that as a before and after. Steve Martin Short.
Yours to
Hmm.
live.
So anyway, Christine was saying we needed to watch that. Well, we watched it. It just really wasn't that funny.
Begin. Fantasy Life on The Girl Who Steals Time.
I bailed on Saturday Night Live somewhere in the '90s, I think.
Yeah.
We used to have a fondue restaurant right by our house. I don't know if it's still there or not.
Yeah. What was the name of that place?
The Melting Pot.
Yeah, the Melting Pot. Thank you.
It's cool. It takes it's like a 2.5 hour dinner though. It takes forever.
Oh man.
They bring the stuff out and you cook it. I mean, it's cool if you go with some people and you want to hang out for a while.
Wave 4 is
Born Distracted. Pedro would be perfect for Smokey and the Bandit remake. Oh my gosh.
Yoshi's Island.
Look at this. We got Birdo.
Moving into Wave 4
Yes,
of
Birdo.
the
That's awesome.
Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
He hates these games.
Birdo.
The track in Mario Kart Double Dash is also being added to Wave 4.
Cowboys fan. I'm really sorry about that, Fastback. I can't support that. I can support the cheerleaders, but not the team.
Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario
Oh,
Kart
JD had a melting pot
Next is onto
nearby.
the Nintendo Switch system this
Dessert
spring.
fondues are great.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can
Wait, a
enjoy
steel
DLC at no additional cost.
book.
The
Oh,
DLC can
of
also be purchased on its own.
of what? What did I miss?
Ah, there's the baseball game.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, let me
Love
get
it.
this off of here.
This was on a different direct not too long ago. I guess the Indies one.
That looks just really cool.
Look at that. What was that? 10
Woo!
Mega Man Battle Network game?
Yes.
I didn't know there was 10 of those.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're into Battle Network, here you go.
Yep. So that's it.
That is it.
What you said? You just paid for it with your coins. You said, right? Is that
Yeah, it was 99 cents.
was that Hulk Hogan?
I missed it.
Looked like Hulk Hogan up there batting.
Oh, no. Well, they probably used them as Japanese. So they probably threw them in there.
See King Wart in Mario World, like Mario Kart. Yeah.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
I keep forgetting what fondue is. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. JW has the Power Pros on the Wii and PS2, but never figured
Yeah,
out what
I had it too, JW, and
the fat
I actually have the Japanese version for the Switch around here somewhere.
Huh. Yeah, I know, man. I have the Mega Man collection for PS4. Is that what I have? Or PS3?
So here's Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda game. I'm guessing we'll see a lot more of this. They'll probably have a direct all about it, I bet. I think it's coming out in May.
Wow, look at that.
Now, at the very end, they make it sound like you can play as Zelda.
That's so cool.
The first one was such an amazing game.
I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
There you go. I only paid 24 cents for that baseball game. Fondue is delicious. You're definitely not going to get banned for that. Did I just hear Hulk Hogan? Yeah, it looked like the batter looked like Hulk Hogan in that baseball game. Poppin' like fondue flavored with beer. Ah, there you go. Like a beer cheese.
Oh, what's the date? They give a date here, I believe.
Please, lend him your power.
See, is he going to give power to Zelda?
May 12th.
May 12th. Very cool. Whew. That looks great.
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
These
the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
will show previews of Super Bowl commercials. Nothing so far.
Game containing various items.
Wow. Are you going to get that?
From this game
I doubt it.
will also be
I'll probably just get the regular
available
version.
the same day.
and the amiibo.
We hope you're looking forward.
Everyone's
to
favorite
the
Zelda
next
game.
adventure.
I always loved
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
A Link to the Past,
Thank you for watching.
and of course Breath of the Wild now.
Very good choice, Salvatore. That's probably what I would do too.
And I also loved what was the Zelda game? Four Swords on GameCube. That was awesome. I love that.
Which is more beef broth, onions, and red wine, cooking veggies, beef, and chicken. Yum.
Yummy, yum, yum.
Hey, 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 hey. Still, Zach says he still loves the original. Never played a Zelda game, says Salvatore.
Should play one.
I need to get like a
Fun.
chronology of the games and do that.
Zelda 1,
Okay.
Zelda 2.
Okay.
There were 2 on the NES. There was 1 on Super Nintendo, 2 on
I have the 2 on the NES.
2 on Nintendo 64.
Okay.
What came after that? GameCube.
Yeah. So you had
I guess
yeah,
2 on
Ocarina.
there, right? They had. Wait, was Twilight Princess?
Wasn't that?
And it also had GameCube. Also had what's the cartoony one?
Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Wind Waker.
Okay, I would not have thought of that name for that one.
Wind Waker, and at the very end, it came out with Twilight Princess because it was weird that. Hold on. Yes, they had Twilight Princess at the very end of GameCube, I believe, but then it came out on the Wii to start. But since most people play right-handed on the Wii with a nunchuck and a Wiimote, Link is left-handed. They changed him to a righty in that.
Huh.
But what they did is they just took everything. They took everything and flipped it. It's a mirrored. So the Wii version is a mirror version of everything's, the complete opposite of the GameCube, which is really interesting.
Yeah. I was just talking to a student about this the other day. Did you get the Wii Zapper with the
crossbow training?
Yeah,
that was cool.
It was. I'd like to get back into that a little bit. That'd be fun. Playing Zelda on NES, and I was playing Phantasy Star on SMS.
I never had a Master System, Salvatore. Still don't.
Does a good chronology Zelda video. Oh, good. It's a bit outdated now, but very entertaining though. Okay, thank you. All right. Not really into that fantasy kind of stuff. Zelda on the Wii was fun enough to play. Oh, here you go. Look at that. Legends of Zelda in 86, Zelda 2, which I have both of those. I have the gold cart in the box. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past in 91. And that was on the what? Legend of the Link to the Past.
Super Nintendo.
Okay. And then Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening.
That was a Game Boy game.
Okay. And then Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time was the...
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were both on Nintendo 64.
64, okay.
And then Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, I believe, were both on GameCube. Actually, GameCube, I think you could get every Zelda on GameCube.
Really?
Yeah. Up through whatever was available then, because there was these special Zelda discs that came out that had a bunch of games on it. I think you could actually have, if you had a GameCube, I think you could actually own every Zelda game up to that point.
Wow.
On
there. He is on it. Any hockey games for Wii? Asking for JD.
Yeah. Oh, for Wii? I don't know from the Wii. I think there's that Gretzky one that came with it.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Oracle of Ages.
stick accessory.
Spirit Tracks Twilight Princess. Okay.
Oh, there's a new hockey game coming out for the Switch called Tape to Tape. It's gonna be a little while, I think, but hopefully this year. It looks like NHL 94 a lot.
Nephews had Ocarina of Time on the GameCube, and we played and played and played. That's the way it was here too. Had a blast that game. Yeah, that nostalgia can really make a game that way, because you got to ride the horse. It was just, there were so many cool things about it.
Oh, Ocarina of Time was great.
Yeah. I still haven't beaten it though. I mean, still love NHL, slapstick, Gretzky hockey, skate to where the puck is not, so skate to where it is going. Yes. Fantasy album cover as my computer wallpaper. I do not. Although I did watch the Vakken movie on Amazon. If anybody's into metal, make sure you watch that. It's about a 3-day festival that happens over in Vakken, Germany, just north of Hamburg. I have that special collector's disc for GameCube somewhere around here. Yard sale pickup, $2.
Yeah, I think there might have been 2 of them, Pete. There's at least one.
Well, Pete, if you got an extra, you need to get rid of one. I'll buy it off of you. NHL, the one with Ovi on the Wii. Wait, what, Joe? Right now, I'm trying Skyward Sword Zelda on my Switch and not liking that one so much.
It's a pretty cool looking game. I love the art style of it.
Tape to Tape. Where did you hear about this?
It was on Twitter.
Twitter.
I
still like when you say it. It's funny. Oh, man. Master Quest for the GameCube was bomb. Now I just want to go and play games. Call in sick.
Yeah, they completely changed the controls around on Skyward Sword, because originally it was a Wii game. You had a slash with a sword, which who can do that for 40 hours?
Oh, man. If you emulate the Super Satellaview, you can play a killer remake of the very first Zelda on it.
Yeah, they had a few Zelda games over there on that Satellaview where it was available to play at certain times, and so you had to go and play it right then and there. Really interesting.
Thanks, Mike. You know what that is?
No.
That's from that thing you do. Captain Geach and his shrimp shack shooters. Steve Zahn talked about it. He's the one that said it, I think. Oh my God. Born, I'm finding it too story driven and not much exploration game. I'm only a few hours in, so keep it at that. Also, you know what, we were talking about who's watching Left of Us, but who has played the game at all? Like, I started playing it, but it creeped me out, so I had to take a break. Logan said it creeped him out too. He's got it. I don't know if his sister loaned it to him or gave it to him, but he's got it sitting there, he says. I said, well, maybe he goes, it kind of freaks me out too. I said, well, maybe we should just go through it together. We'll do a call and then we'll just walk through it together on each other's, long distance. There's a better British accent between Jeff and Stu. Well,
I only do 2 things. I just do Twitter and whoa. That's all I do.
Which he does both of those better than I do.
That's all I got, though.
I do the Twitter thing, and then he does it, and I'm like, nope, I like that one better. I don't know. I just don't seem to have that. And frickin' that's part of my ancestry.
hit the like button.
Just smash it. Just do the thing with the thing. So I'm not tape to tape.
It's on Steam right now. Maybe a demo, I think, is on Steam.
Okay. All right.
But I believe they said it's coming to the Switch.
Okay.
It looks like the view looks like NHL hockey, NHL 94.
Okay.
The graphics don't. They're a different look. But something worth looking into.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? You hadn't heard of it? Oh. I like the fact that they actually used the game logo on the show. I mean, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that, Mike. We appreciate that. All the way from California. Computer game. Mike and I have talked video games before, and I have over there. Over there is my boxes of video games, right?
Yeah.
And so one of those, you see the Wii's down right there. They're like 3 boxes down. It's got the Wii logo on it right there. One of those is my my Mike Floros edition, because he sent it to me. I was like, damn, I should have had you autograph it for me. Hey. Stay chocolatey. We shall. Take it easy, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. Can you guys do Mr. Humphrey's impression? Mr. Humphreys.
I don't know who that is.
I know who, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I've heard of that, but why? What is it? Gonna have to check it out. Guess we won't count the crappy Zelda titles on the CD one. Yikes.
Yeah, Zelda, Nintendo, I don't think anything had anything to do with those other than just said, here you go, you can use this.
Yeah. Do you have all of the Zelda games?
Yes.
I mean, you know,
not CDI stuff, but everything on Nintendo. Yep.
Are you being served show? Oh, okay.
Wait, I take it back. I don't think I ever had Zelda 2.
Really?
But it's on different collections I have, so I do.
Correct. Yeah.
Could play it.
Mortal Kombat? Hey, it's not like I bought of Mortal Kombat. Switch while I was sick. Got pretty damn good at it. Yeah, I was talking to my son about that today. We were talking about skills, having skills, getting skills, earning skills, and then losing skills. Are you free? Shouldn't be repeated. I said something at school today. I was like, yeah, that's not right. That's right. Oh, what? I was talking about, what were we talking about? Tickle? Yeah, we were talking about the knack thing. And
the song Can Tickle, and then there's a documentary on YouTube that features a guy named Dan Tickle, I think. I was like, Tickle. It's like, did Can Tickle, is that really got the name for it? I don't know who he is. I've never heard his name associated with the knack before.
And then at the end of the conversation, Jeff goes, I wonder if he's got a trunk. Which was running already through my head.
New faulty towers in the work.
Really?
Whew. That's gonna be a rough one without John Cleese.
Yeah. Hey, music lovers out there, if you have never, 2 records, let's just put it out there. 2 records that you need to check out. First of all, there's why can't I say Serious Fun by the Knack, which came out in 91, right?
Yep.
And then almost 10 years later, they put out Zoom. So check those two records out by the Knack. Really, really good stuff. Imagine me and Jeff, we'll discuss this in length at some point. me and Jeff backstage, Chicago, Illinois, and the House of Blues, hanging out backstage on that tour. That was an amazing night.
Stashnet. Start with the first album. Get the Neck. That's my favorite.
Yep.
It's a classic.
Yeah, if you've never heard them, just go through it all. Get the Knack, but the little girls understand. Round Trip. And then, I guess it wasn't anything until Serious Fun, really, right?
Serious Fun, and then Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
and then Normal is the next guy, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. And then when they did, go ahead and check out Proof as well. That was a compilation that they put out, which included their version of the song That Thing You Do. Because he said he went to the movie theater and he saw that. And when he heard that song, he's like, that sounds like a song we'd do. Sounds like a Knack song. So they covered it. And they put it on that Proof album, the collection that they put out right after Zoom came out. So,
Pete, you trying to bring that Chaka Khan back?
I'm getting Wasp and Poison's first albums on cassette. Excuse me? Did you order them somewhere? Is that why you say you're getting them? Starting a cassette okay. Well, there's where I have to ask why. A cassette collection. I mean, I'll bear that in mind, Blake. I'll yard sales, Blake, yard sales. I mean, my friend used to always say that. I'd laugh when he'd say it. We'd mention a record. He goes, I used to have that on tape. Like, he's killing me.
Yeah, I think we did get flagged for that Chaka Khan. Wait, was that Papa Pete again?
Yes.
Did he do that?
Yeah.
I think Pete is trying to get us knocked off of YouTube.
He's like, oh my gosh, look at that. That's all I want to do.
The tassel just fell off of this pillow. This is terrible.
That's a quality item.
Well, it's about 10 years old, so.
Oh, okay. It made it that long.
This reminds me of that Stooges episode when they had the when Curly would see tassels, he'd go crazy.
I don't remember that one. Oh man. Written by Prince? Really? Whoa, I missed this one. I love me some baklava. Greek food is great. Shot of ouzo. Thank you, brother.
Oh, I love baklava.
I love ouzo. It is lovely. I take it to Florida every time we go down there. Yeah, I ordered them. What? You think I'm not going to order something on the interwebs? Well, then I have 2 other cassettes for you. Then one of them is very inappropriate, though. I could probably give you this one up here. Here, look at this. See, up here, over there. See? Fine Art of Surfacing, which is a great record. But I thought that was going to be on vinyl when I ordered it. And it was not. It was a cassette. And then I have an extra copy of the first Fear album, which is called Fear This Record. And Fear was here in town not too long ago and hung out. There's one of my favorite old toys right there. Do you remember these? Shogun Warriors?
No.
Just inherited an 8-track player. Not sure we will collect 8-tracks, so I wouldn't. Plenty invested in vinyl. Yeah. I've got an 8-track player too. In fact, it was over there, and now I think it's back there somewhere on the other side of my records here. Shogun Warriors. This was one of my favorite toys when I was a kid. It was back in the days when, you ready? Here it comes. You ready?
Jeez.
That was like 3D. I shot my camera with it. That was really cool.
The size of that guy, man.
That's what she said. Got the unit on that guy. So yeah. So yeah, this was when back in the day when you could have projectiles. Let's try it again. Oh, not so good. So anyway, yeah, and then the fist pops out too. You can, but it doesn't for some reason the catch mechanism keeps. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, now it stays. What? I don't get it. It's not been staying on. Oh my gosh! It makes up. See that? So the fist pops off too.
Remember that episode of GoGameGo where Stuart killed himself accidentally?
What?
Where Stuart accidentally killed himself? He took a fist right to the noggin.
Why am I bleeding? Isn't that great? I mean, those were the days, man. Oh, yeah, look at that. You had a Cylon warrior this size with a moving red eye? Get out of here. Pete said I ducked. Yeah, this was cool, man. And then what it does is it like changes. So if you turn, it was like an early transformer, because see, this thing looks like it's like looks Egyptian, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then as you turn it, then
I called it.
You did call it.
Fist to the noggin.
Fist to the noggin. I should be dead by now. Maybe I am dead and I just don't know it. But see, it looks like a bird, like the side of a bird's head. So if you do all the turnings and all the whatnot, and then it looks like a bird flying in the air, and it's like, it's pretty cool. Shogun Warriors, nonetheless. So, all right, I gotta have one more shot at the camera. I think I can do it. Ooh, it's close. It was close. All right. Remember that episode of GoGameGo where Stu broke down 40-year-old collectors? That's brilliant, Lance. That is brilliant. No, I don't remember that one. My memory's a little shaky now that I got a fist to the head. Oh my gosh.
A little loopy.
Who has a ship good for a Viking funeral? Who's going to shoot the arrow? That's what I want to know. Yep. Boba Fett figure with the shooting rocket? No, but I've heard that's kind of... I'm slacking, Born. You are still waiting on my documentary, I know. Oh, man. Would have made an epic unboxing. Yeah, I know, right? I remember seeing it at the store, and I thought, I want that one's the one I want, because I think they had 3 different styles. It could have been because of the shooting thing, and I wonder if the Gargoyles toys got recalled back in the day, because they had little shooting pieces as well.
Too bad you couldn't attach a jart onto his arm and shoot that.
Do a what? A jart?
Yeah.
Yeah, those weren't dangerous. They weren't dangerous if you weren't screwing around with them. That's what becomes we are the problem. Oh, man. It was, but you could order it. Some at a time. Jeff, show us a toy.
Here's Ness.
From
Earthbound.
Given the point.
I always like using him in Smash Brothers.
Yep. Logan kicks my ass with him in that game. Well, anybody kicks my ass with anybody in that game.
I don't know where my wife is tonight. I don't know what she's Maybe she didn't turn on. Maybe she fell asleep. Maybe she's doing something else. I don't know.
That does
Here,
sound
though.
wrong.
Charts
right.
were awesome.
You are so right, Salvatore. That is wrong. You're so right. That's wrong. Charts were awesome. Much dangerous things on my grandparents' farm. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Not recalled. If you shot your eye out in the 70s, that was on you back then. I'm sorry, it's still the 70s. You're going to have to figure that shit out yourself. About Ness, but few talk about Ninten.
She's tossing the aquarium anywhere. The aquarium's found a nice home.
Okay, boys. He's on the show. Let's go. Elliot Ness? Loch Ness?
All right, I'm gonna end the poll. 74%. Oh, dropped on a 73%. Gave us a thumbs up. But they were
Well,
enjoying
all right.
the show.
That's a majority.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah, not bad.
Good to hear from the horse's mouth there. For the first Mother game. And this was from Mother 2. Ah. Huh. That doesn't add up.
Was Lucas in the first Mother game? Or was he from the third? I can't remember.
If you can't vote something nice, don't vote at all.
Very true.
Didn't your mom ever tell you anything?
Speaking of Mother 3, Eve, here you go. I got it right here. Mother 3.
Ooh.
Game Boy Advance.
Damn. You're turning into Papa Pete.
It's been sitting here for months. I don't know why, but
They was waiting for this moment.
yeah. Come on, someone say Mother 3.
Come on. Mother 3, are you kidding? Hold on.
It's in its own case.
I bought, did I show, yeah, I think I showed you that a while back. I got that little case for all my Switch games. I love that thing. Love it, love it, love it. So I heard a song on that when I was watching that Vakken show by a band called Annihilator. It was called King of the Kill. And I was like, I really like this song. They opened the whole festival with that track. And I'm like, I really like this. And I'd put together a thrash playlist. And I was like, I gotta put that in there. And then I was listening to the thrash playlist and it came on. I go, oh yeah, I already did that. Never was into Annihilator. So that's why it kind of got lost. I was like, oh, okay. Yes, I almost said something about that. Not to be confused with Genesis and Mama, but I just listened to Mother too the other day. I watched that police documentary that's based on Andy Summers. It was based on his memoirs. It was done in 2012, called Can't Stand Losing You, Surviving the Police. And so right after that, I made a police playlist, and I was like, well, I'll pull all the really good tracks off of there. I just put them all on there because there's some songs I don't prefer, maybe, or whatever. Mother was a crazy tune. Mother, 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 mother. It's just so nutty. It's not even Megaforce good. Oh, snap. What was this one? I am not knowledgeable on Mother beyond that. I just said what I just said. I played a bit of the Mother on the Wii U. Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't want that? If it wasn't 3, Mother was the worst song. Worst song? Really? From the well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those tracks that when you're getting ready to when you're getting ready to listen to that record, it's like I had that argument with my buddy years ago where Bark at the Moon is not a great album. And there's one song as to, one thing your brain automatically goes, oh yeah, Mother's on there. I don't want to hear that song. I don't mind it. Harrison Ford joining MCU, replacing John Hurt. Really? It's not a bad idea. Huh. Have I watched the Terry? Yes, I did. That was very good. Yeah, I've just been watching tons of music documentaries. Have you seen tomorrow's winning lottery numbers? Step 2, profit. Round and take off the shelf. Murder by Numbers, fantastic song. That was actually originally the B-side to Every Breath You Take, I do believe. Because when I was in college, that was on our jukebox in the student lounge area. They had the jukebox in there, and I would always play. I go, what is Murder by Numbers? I don't know what this song is. So I'd always play B-sides on the jukebox. Andy,
Murder by Numbers is also a good Switch game.
See, I remember seeing that because I thought of the police when I saw it. Yeah, and I like the Terry Kath documentary because it's pretty inclusive. It's relatively long, isn't it? Or trying to remember if I'm confusing that. Is there another Chicago one? Like the Eagles one is over 3 hours long. Ultimate Sin, best album. Really? Best what album? Best Ozzy album? Earthbound was inspired by a Glenn Danzig song. No. Really?
I have no idea.
Or at least that's what the town... Oh. I didn't. Earthbound. Is that one of them that I said was on the Seinfeld show?
Earthbound?
Almost the Incredible Hulk has been replaced. Yeah. Just saw the music documentary. Clive Davis, yes. That was fantastic. Yep, I watched that one. And make sure you watch Inventing David Geffen. Murder by Death. Hilarious movie. Wanted to put it on my list, but it's 70. Salvatore, let me ask you this. I liked Murder by Death. I saw it when it came out. The family went to see it. I always remembered, where's my Dickie? But I watched it. I may have said this before on here. Just tell me if I did. But I was talking with my friend one day, and she mentioned that she picked up Clue for real cheap at Walmart. And I said, I've never watched that. And I said, but Murder by Death, have you ever seen that? And she's like, no. And it was good, but she said, I said, well, let's do lunch and we'll watch Clue, but I would also like you to see Murder by Death because she'd never seen it. And we watched Clue, and I really liked Clue. And
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then we watched Murder by Death, and it just didn't hold up. I just was like, I'm like, Clue is better. Clue held my attention, and Murder by Death was completely nostalgic to me. So I was kind of, I think Clue's a better movie personally. And now, is Clue in the 80s? Wasn't Clue in the 80s?
I think so.
Yeah. So that one could go on the list because I just think it's better than Murder by Death. I like Murder by Death, but it's got its really good scenes. Like the scene between what's her name? She was in the Palmolive commercials. Played Madge. Madge?
Oh,
Right?
I don't know her real name.
Okay. Her and Alec Guinness are going back and forth. He's a blind butler and she's a deaf mute maid, and they're trying to converse back and forth. She's showing him notes, and he can't read them because he's blind. He's talking to her, and she can't read his lips, or I guess she's not a lip reader, but she couldn't hear what he was saying. Nancy Walker. Yeah. Is that right?
No, it wasn't Madge.
No.
Nancy Walker was Rhoda's mom.
Yeah.
The actress that played Madge, I've never seen her before or since those commercials. I don't know who she was.
Yeah. Is that, well, yeah, okay. Am I confused? Is that what we're saying? That I'm saying it's the wrong person? All I know is Nancy Walker was the one. Do you know what she directed?
Mm-mm.
She directed Can't Stop the Music with the Village People. Because if you watch the movie about Alan Carr, he hired her to direct. She'd never directed before. And she was not a spring chicken at the time. They said it was a disaster working with her. She was she didn't know what she was doing. She fumbled around a lot. She was not very nice to the cast. So
Jane Minor was Madge on the Palmolive commercials.
Not Eve Arden. What did you say now, Jeff?
Jan Minor.
Jan Minor. Yep. But was that Nancy Walker, though, that was the maid in Murder by Death, I guess?
I've never seen that.
Nancy Walker sold Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
All right, Pete, where's your game and gone? Because we're past time.
Jeff Feinholt said he was Black Sabbath's most admired vocalist. Yeah, he said a lot of things. That was a funky life that guy led. Dead now, but he was fucking mess. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, that Jeff Feinholt book I read, it was, and there's been people all through the history of Black Sabbath that were like, oh, I was in Black Sabbath, or, even Ron Keel was going to be in Black Sabbath. I think there was a point in his book where we were talking about that, but yeah. Anyway,
all right, I think that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Eileen Brennan from Clue, yeah, Eileen Brennan. FM. Watch FM. Go. You got 2 games.
Salvatore was taking a matter in his own hand there. He's like, I'm done with this.
I liked the old Behind the Music StashNet. I did. I have a lot of those recorded. I was all over that. So.
All right, there we go. We are done.
Right. Take it easy, guys.
See ya. Thanks for watching.